laid down, they would have carried me. And I finally, I see the American flag coming off the building in the distance. I knew that was the family court. And I finally get in there. I go through security and everything. And by now, it was like, I was supposed to be there by 12. It was 12:02. I was late. He gave me an impossible task. He told me that it was pretty much impossible, but I knew I had to try my hardest, but I didn't make it. And there was this really important-looking guy running out of the courtroom that I was supposed to go to. And, I was freaking out. I was late. So I ran up to him and I said, "Please, sir, you got to help me. I'm Tom O'Connor from Rappaport Law Firm." And he looks at me for a second and he goes, "Good for you." And I started freaking out. I said, "You got to help me. I told my boss that I delivered this paper. I've never worked in the city. This is my third day working here. I have no idea what I'm doing." So we ran back into the courtroom, and he came back out with the sheet that I need signed, helped me out. And I'll just never forget that feeling of hard work and knowing that I did something that probably wasn't possible. But the feeling of having done it was so incredible. All right, so that's not that one. Sorry. Rachel Wade from the Madden Outdoor Center. Always had a wonderful time there. They treat me so well. They love having me back there. We actually had a hike up the Adirondack Trail. It was the Appalachian. It was one of the either Appalachian or Adirondack trails. But I play guitar, and I brought my guitar to the camp before, and the kids loved it. So even though I was carrying this 40-pound bag that was already breaking my back, part way up, they dropped off my guitar, and I strapped it to the back of my backpack, and I broke my back, almost literally. It was a pain. But we got up to the campsite later that night. We were just sitting around outside, and I was playing guitar. The kids were singing some silly songs, and just to see all the kids, just a bit younger than me, they were just so happy. And it was wonderful, and it was worth it. And then carrying it back down the next day in the middle of the pouring rain was scary. I got to thank my parents. I got to thank my dad. A few years ago, he was playing guitar. I didn't know how to play guitar at the time, but he was doing something different. He was playing with his fingers instead of a pick, and I thought it was really weird. At the time, I was listening to disgusting music by bands like Slipknot and terrible bands. But I don't know, I liked something about what you were doing, and I knew that I had to learn guitar like that. That's pretty much all I do now. So after trying really, really hard, you led me to change my style of music. Definitely made me so much happier. And, of course, got to thank my mom for not planning out my life. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Thank you, everybody.
Well, that was me. Stop. Tommy, I have to talk to you.
Can we have Teresa Ritchie come up?